Okay, Dr. Mark here. We just taught a workshop on sleep, and this is one of the things I forgot to talk about, which is just simply breathing. We carry so much stress. And what happens is, and I talked about it at the workshop, that when you are under stress, your spinal cord lengthens and twists and can actually create what's called dural adhesions. And that can show up as arthritis or degeneration, bone spurs in your spinal cord, in your spine and the bones. And that puts you into a state of chronic stress. And what happens is then the vagus nerve then is going to lack tonicity and you're going to be a sympathetic dominant person. But we want to increase your vagal nerve tone, which then gives you better control over your parasympathetics, okay? And you can do this through chiropractic adjustments, which are amazing. You can do it through deep breathing exercises, like Wim Hof has amazing breathing exercises for this, but I'm gonna just walk through some simple box breathing for you. So it's nasal breathing, but if you're a mouth breather, you're breathing through your chest and barely getting even air into like your full lung capacity. And what that does is increase sympathetic dominance. So you're in a stress mode, you're in a fight or flight response when we breathe like that. So it's all chest breathing. When we breathe through our nose, you can get deeper into your belly. And so you want your belly to expand and then fill up from there. So I'm just gonna go through this and you can do this with me. It'll be awkward if I'm doing this by myself anyway, so go ahead and join me. Okay, so we're just going to breathe in through our nose for 4 to 5 seconds, hold it for 4 to 5 seconds, and we're gonna breathe out through our nose. And I usually do a little bit of a longer exhale because there's magic in that longer exhale, okay? So we're just going to breathe in through your nose. Now, let me talk about tongue placement, okay? Because your tongue is like the rudder for your body. Through fascia, all the way to your feet, your tongue is linked in to your whole body. And there's a lot of cool research with that. I'm not gonna get into right now, but so your hard palate is right behind the teeth right here. Your soft palate is behind that. You can feel where it changes from hard to soft, okay? You want the back of your tongue kind of pushed up into your soft palate, okay? And then you're gonna breathe through your nose. So, and you can feel that long exhale. It's like just major decrease. Now, if you've watched our previous video on grounding, okay, so if you're grounding and doing these exercises, you can bring yourself into a state of relaxation very, very rapidly. Even if you're in a major state of stress or making a big decision or somebody just punched you or whatever, it's like you can bring yourself down into a pretty good state of stress. Now, I also really enjoy, because I think it works better for me, I'll breathe in but exhale loudly through my mouth. So you breathe in. And you want a long, loud exhale out through your mouth. And you just want to get rid of all that bad energy. Now, at night, you want to train yourself to be a nasal breather. And that's actually why there's things called mouth taping now. And people are scared to even think or talk about this, but mouth taping is literally, I can't believe the company called it hostage tape, but it's tape that you literally put over your lips right here, so it forces nasal breathing at night. Now, it's not that you can't break it at any time, but it trains you to, and that can help with snoring. That can help with, they've even been able to see people get off of CPAP machines. It helps increase oxygen concentration. There's a lot of power with mouth taping, especially with kids. Actually, when you breathe through your nose and not your mouth, you're retraining the jaw and the muscles with it. And so a lot of people right now are having jaw issues where they're having to get like literal orthodontic surgeries done and bracing all this stuff, when really if they breathe correctly, then their jaw actually forms better. It's amazing what actually happens all through breathing. Okay, so breathing through your nose is what we should be doing. If you find yourself breathing through your mouth, constantly, you're doing more harm to your body than you could ever recognize. So learn to be a nose breather, but also you can induce a deeper state of relaxation, which puts you into a state of healing really, really good. And if you can learn to breathe through your nose at night, which you can train your body for this, then you'll get better healing. So, all right, there you go.